So some of you may know that I'm not really too keen on the idea of friendship and having friends and all that, which is really ironic given the fact that my favorite show's main message is literally friendship is magic. But whatever. However, I'm willing to bet that 99% of you don't know why I don't like the idea of having friends. So I'm gonna go over that in this video. Basically, it's gonna be a story time, but unscripted because I don't care to script it at this point. And my cat is in my closet with me recording, so everybody say hi to Ash. He is being quite the distraction, and he's also the cause of any background noise you might hear in this video, so I do, apologize for that. Anyway, so this story takes place back in 2021 when I was like 10 or 11, when I was still making Animal Jam Play Wild videos, as if anyone would want to watch that crap. And in one of my videos, I had misspelled the word enjoy. It was intentional, but people didn't know that because I didn't specify that. So this one commenter decided to correct me because, that's usually what you do when someone doesn't know how to spell, or you think they accidentally misspelled something. And the way it was formatted, I didn't know they were just correcting me. I thought it was a hate comment because I was stupid. So we had a little mini argument in the comments that took place over like maybe 5 replies at most. It was resolved pretty quickly, and they were like, hey, so I'm a fan of your videos, can we meet in Animal Jam? And I was like, sure, because at the time I didn't have many friends, and I thought it was so cool that someone was a fan of my terrible videos. I don't know how anyone could enjoy any of that, but whatever, I'm not gonna judge. So we met in Animal Jam and we became friends, obviously, but eventually it became kind of difficult to communicate through YouTube comments and Animal Jam Play Wild. So the friend, they were like, hey, do you have WhatsApp? Because I think it would be easier for us to communicate through like an app like WhatsApp. I did not have WhatsApp, and I don't think I was allowed to, so basically I downloaded it behind my mother's back, and I signed up and all that, and I gave my phone number to this person, which, that was kind of stupid, but that's not my phone number anymore, so whatever, it's not that big a deal. And just like that, we have 3 ways of communicating now: Animal Jam, YouTube comments, and WhatsApp. Like, I even remember, this is gonna sound really weird, okay? But basically, she started thinking that, her house was haunted, basically. I don't know what was up with that, but she was claiming she was having like bad dreams and she was seeing stuff in the corner of her eye and stuff. So I somehow miraculously helped convince her parents to move twice, because this happened twice. She was claiming 2 houses that she lived in was haunted. I don't know what happened there. It was a really weird situation, and I think I only remember it because of how weird it was. Hi, Ash. So, moving past that, we did calls and stuff, which that really goes to show that this whole friend thing really affected me, because back then I was able to call people without an issue. I didn't feel stupid about it. I didn't mind, but we'll get into that later. Ash, can you not step on my phone? Thanks. And then eventually she started an Instagram account. I don't really know why, but she did, and she followed me on Instagram. I followed her back, and so we started using that as a way to communicate too. And by the way, all of this took place over like a year or 2, so we were pretty close because we were talking every single day and night. I remember getting up early just to talk to her, and not because she was forcing me to, because I wanted to talk to her. I actually liked being her friend. I don't get to feel that anymore. I don't get to feel like enjoying being someone's friend. And eventually we also started talking on Messenger, and I remember this specific event from when we were talking on Messenger. It happened on my side. Basically, the roof in the living room of the house we were living in at the time caved in because it was raining so badly that it just couldn't handle it. And so there was a chunk of ceiling missing in the living room after that. And it was scary because we couldn't tell the landlord, because the landlord would charge us out the ass to fix it and blame it on us, and the landlord was basically a really bad person in that sense. So that was a really bad situation, and I told her about it through Messenger. Like, I was the first to text at that point. So, I don't know what she was doing, but she just randomly got a message saying, hey, the roof in my living room caved in. This is a really bad situation. I want to send you a picture, but my mother's telling me to stay in my room, so I can't. So, we were basically having a conversation about the roof caving in my living room at, like, I want to say it was 10 o'clock at night at that point. Not very late at all, but it was later than I was used to staying up at that time. But I was too, like, freaked out to be able to sleep, obviously, because the roof caved in. And also, when it did, you could literally see that it was being held together by pizza boxes. So it's no wonder it broke because of the rain. It was made of pizza boxes! And I want to say a few months after that happened, she decided to message me randomly on Instagram in the middle of the night saying, hey, I don't think we should be friends anymore because we don't talk enough. Excuse me? We don't talk enough? We communicate on 5 different platforms daily, and you're saying we don't talk enough to be friends? You don't want to continue this friendship because we don't talk enough? Like, I'm sorry, but Instagram, Messenger, Animal Jam, comment sections of YouTube, WhatsApp, and we talk on 5 different platforms fucking daily, and that's not enough for you? I'm pretty sure she was just lying. I'm pretty sure she was just sick of being my friend, which is like, okay, fair enough. So I had to pretend that I was okay with that and that I agreed that we shouldn't be friends anymore. Obviously, I did not agree with that, but I wasn't gonna protest because I didn't want to be that person. So we just ended the friendship there. She called it off, and that whole situation broke me because now I don't see a point in making friends, trying to keep a friendship going. There are a few exceptions because I'm still friends with Candace, Donnie, and Jill, but that's because we don't talk very often, so I don't have to worry about us getting too close. Because if I feel like I'm getting too close with someone, I will start purposely sabotaging the friendship to try to make them leave, because I don't want someone to leave me again like that friend did all those years ago. And I feel like in my mind it's better for me to purposely make them hate me and leave me than to just have them unexpectedly drop me as a friend like she did. So that's a really bad mindset to have, but it's my mindset. So don't be surprised if we become friends and I don't really put in much effort, because I don't want that to happen again. So I just don't put in effort when I become friends with someone. At least not as much effort as I put in with the friendship I had with her. She is the sole reason why I believe that friendship isn't worth it. And I'm not trying to blame that old friend for anything. It's not her fault. It's just an explanation as to why I don't make friends anymore. Thanks for watching this video, especially if you made it this far, because I can't imagine many people would. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video that was recorded within my closet. It's a great space for recording if you don't mind sitting on the floor, because I have no furniture. We have no furniture. Yay!